Assalamualaikum and greetings. I am PM GAHARU. Today is the 8th of July 2026 and I'm recording this from the Terawis Lestari Business Center in Taman Malawati, Kuala Lumpur. Today I wish to share a little more with all newbies and also current agarwood agripreneurs on the realities of farmed agarwood or propagated agarwood. Because of late, I noticed that there have been a lot of postings in the social media that does not fit into the scenario of farmed agarwood. Firstly, I must share with you that farmed agarwood is a very lucrative business if you know how to do it right based on your business models. Also, we cannot deny the fact that have been a lot of railroading, a lot of manipulation, and people taking advantage of other people because of a lack of knowledge. All right, let me share first of all, what is farmed agarwood? Farmed agarwood like this, for example, is resinous wood that is formed from the agar tree after it is strained. An agar tree needs to be strained by an alien, whether it is a substance, a formula, or an object, just to cause it to trigger off agarwood formation. Agarwood formation initially is liquid in form. It is oleoresin. Over a period of time, the oleoresin will solidify to become wood. That's why we call it agarwood. Now, agarwood can come in many forms. It can come in the form of chips like this. These are agarwood chips. It can come in the form of flakes. It can come from branches. These are also from branches, formation at branches. It can come around the xylem. If you do it right, the agarwood resin will form around the xylem. Also, in the form of kraft. For example, like this, you have kraft, where it has an aesthetic value. And also, if you are lucky, you might get agarwood at the root system. This is very high-grade agarwood that formed at the root system of the agar tree. So you see, it all depends on how you inoculate a tree. Contrary to the common belief that the tree need not be inoculated, the agarwood tree must be stressed with some form of formula if you want a very high what they call percentage of agarwood formation. It must be stressed with a formula that will travel the entire passageway, or I call it the entire vascular passageway of the tree, from the point of entry right all the way up to the twigs and branches. There are two forms of formation. One is what we call spot formation, where agarwood forms only where it is infected, small holes here and there. And the other one is the other infection, which is called the whole infection. That is, it covers the entire tree, all around the xylem and up to the total height of the tree, up to where we inoculated. So please know that agarwood formation has to come from some form of stress. Okay, I'll go to part 2 later, because I feel this is just to explain to you that there is no such thing as no need for inoculation in agarwood. Agarwood will not form in solid in total if the tree is only stressed very minimally. You need a full stress on the entire tree, or at least 75% infection, to get a very good yield or ROI from the agarwood tree. Thank you very much. I'm PM GAHARU. Sharing means caring.